We heard testimony from Ms. Wilby last week, a former OceanGate contractor, that stated when she tried to bring up several safety concerns to you regarding dive 80 on July 16, 2022, that was the dive where the loud bang was heard. She was told that she was causing trouble and did not have an explorer mindset. Can you explain to us what that means?
I don't believe that either one of those statements is exactly what I had said. Again, that was, my recollection may be wrong. And her concerns in general, she had actually told me she had been very sick for a month prior, had joined the ship and hadn't slept in 3 weeks, came aboard, and all her concerns were listened to and notated, but what she was specifically referencing, I don't have any knowledge of.
Did anyone other than her bring up safety concerns to you on that dive regarding the loud bang?
No, it wasn't my responsibility, and anytime anyone brought up a safety concern, because I would have no working knowledge operationally or engineering, to refer them back to the head of engineering, to the director of operations, and to Stockton. And I did ask her if she did have concerns to bring those up to those particular people.
And what was her response?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Why was Ms. Wilby sent home the next day before the end of her contract?
Ms. Wilby was sent home. I was not there for the experience, but I was asked by Stockton to release her from her contract as she had acted erratically, unprofessionally, and had disturbed our crew during a challenging situation in the communications pit.
Can you kind of go into a little more of that? Is that your own experience or just what Mr. Rush told you?
That is what Mr. Rush told me. Wendy Rush, who was in the comms pit, along with others of the OceanGate staff and a few mission specialists, that she was acting unprofessionally, crying, yelling, and kind of pushing aside recommendations and asking, people had asked her to stand down, and she did not.
And do you know what she was crying and yelling and disturbing the crew about?
I believe we had lost communications with the sub. It was not at full depth, and we were trying to reestablish that. That does occur and has occurred multiple times on dives, and communications are restored through working through specific processes and processes that she was there to be an assistant and stand behind, and I believe for whatever reason and her expertise, she tried to jump in, and they were working through those challenges on their own, and they were successful in working through those challenges to my knowledge. Again, I was not up there, but this is what was relayed to me.